Hey guys, let's get more news from Dallas Cowboys, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Micah Parsons reveals stern message to Jerry Jones on how to improve Dallas Cowboys. In his recent conversations with owner Jerry Jones, Micah Parsons didn't hold back in expressing his thoughts on how the Dallas Cowboys can improve in the 2024 season and win it all. Parsons knows very well what the Cowboys are lacking, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. And so he made sure to tell Jones that it's an area where they need a big help if they want to avoid another playoff collapse like what happened to them in the wild card round against the Green Bay Packers. Parsons revealed as much in a recent appearance on the Stephen A. Smith Show, noting that the Cowboys need impactful pass rushing help like Chris Jones, Alam McNeill, Arik Armstead and Javon Hargrave. Obviously, Jones was pivotal in helping the Kansas City Chiefs win Super Bowl 58, while Armstead and Hargrave were monumental in powering the San Francisco 49ers to the big game. The Cowboys' defensive star shared that he told Jones during the Super Bowl about players I want to bring in, players I want to be around, who do I need, who do I want to be with, future of our team. I said look at every team that was in that Final Four. Who did they have? San Francisco, Detroit. Who did Baltimore have? A great linebacking core, right? Who did San Fran have? Great linebacking core. KC, Nick, Bolton, and they came along. I said we need to get us another bigger linebacker who's gonna come down. I said we need to get a super, 330 nasty interior, Parsons shared, via NBC Sports. Think we've got a lot of rushers. I think Osa Odigizwa, he can play inside, outside, one of the most versatile DTs. When we lost Jonathan Hankins, he's a big dude, but we need to get one of them big old, nasty, pass rushing, get going, guys. It remains to be seen what Jones and the Cowboys will do and if they will listen to Parsons' suggestion. However, the 24-year-old linebacker certainly makes a good point. Now that former defensive coordinator Dan Quinn is gone as well, it's more important than ever for the team to buckle up defensive and make sure they take a step forward instead of backwards. For what it's worth, it looks like the Dallas Cowboys have some options in free agency and in the trade market. To remember, Jones said previously they are going all in for the 2024 season, and that could suggest that they won't be afraid to spend and make the big moves if needed. With that said, a recent report from Bleacher Report described them to be desperate enough to sniff around for a potential Joey Bosa trade with the Los Angeles Chargers. Tyron Smith makes retirement decision, report. The Dallas Cowboys haven't yet finalized their plans for left tackle Tyron Smith for the 2024 NFL season. But the future Hall of Famer, now a free agent at the age of 33, seems to have finalized a key part of his plans. In 13 starts, to a great degree conquering injury concerns, Smith earned second-team All-Pro honors. And maybe that has given him clarity on what he wishes to do in 2024. Does retirement appear to be an option for Smith? It seems not, per the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, with a report that Tyron isn't calling it quits just yet. I don't know if Smith is returning to the Cowboys, but I talked to Tyron's agent and Tyron is not retiring. Reporter Clarence Hill told 105.3 The Fan. So he will play here or somewhere else next year. In Mike McCarthy's season-ending press conference, the Cowboys head coach praised Smith for his elite work. I think the biggest thing for Tyron is the training plan that was in place for him, McCarthy said. This is clearly his best season that I've experienced with him since 2020. So, he felt really good about that. Now comes the next question, assuming the report on Tyron's plan is accurate and knowing as we do that while he would leave the Cowboys if necessary but that he doesn't want to, can both sides find a way to capitalize on this situation? Tyron is unusually close to and loyal to the Jones family, that motivated him to take a financial haircut in a reduced salary a year ago. Would he do that again? Does he need, say, $10 million APY to stay? Does he deserve a big chunk of change in guaranteed money, which might mean a less palatable multi-year deal? And one more thing, and because Jerry Jones issued his all-in vow, this is going to come up a lot this offseason. If Dallas is fully committed to the 2024 season while claiming they're going to not to build it for the future, Jerry's words, Then the aging All-Pro left tackle is compensated to once again protect Dak Prescott, right? Proposed trade sends Cowboys a Jets 5-time Pro Bowler for Brandon Cooks. The Dallas Cowboys may need to get aggressive this offseason if the team hopes to be a Super Bowl contender in 2024. Could the Cowboys strike a blockbuster trade in the coming months? Former NFL General Manager Mike Tannenbaum floated a wild trade proposal between the Cowboys and New York Jets. The proposed trade has Dallas landing 5-time Pro Bowl linebacker C.J. Mosley in exchange for wideout Brandon Cooks. This really works well for both teams, Tannenbaum noted in a February 16, 2024 episode of ESPN's Get Up. Look, the Jets need outside speed, outside of Garrett Wilson with Aaron Rodgers coming back. They have depth in their front seven. The Cowboys desperately need size and speed at middle linebacker. This is really going to help both teams. Does it really help the Jets and Cowboys as the former NFL exec suggested? Let's examine this blockbuster trade pitch. Mosley is heading into the final season of a 5-year, $85 million contract. The defender comes with a $17 million salary along with a sizable $21.4 million cap hit for 2024. Comparatively, Cooks is entering the final season of a 2-year, $39.7 million deal. Cooks has an $8 million salary with a $10 million cap hit for 2024. Dallas is already sitting at an estimated $20 million above the salary cap for 2024, per Spotrac. This trade would put Dallas even more above the cap. Financially, this trade proposal does not help the Cowboys. Historically, Dallas has also been reluctant to spend money at the linebacker position. It makes little sense financially, but would the move make the Cowboys a better team? Mosley earned an 82.9 grade from Pro Football Focus for his play last season. The veteran has 3 straight seasons notching more than 150 tackles. Mosley posted 152 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 7 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles and an interception in 17 appearances last season. Cook's season was not quite as impressive, earning a 69.6 grade from PFF. The speedster got off to a slow start after being traded to the Cowboys, but became a key part of the team's offense by the end of the season. Cooks posted 54 receptions for 657 yards and 8 touchdowns in 16 appearances during his debut season in Dallas. The receiver has not topped 1,000 receiving yards since 2021. The Jets do need help at wide receiver but can likely find a similar caliber wideout to Cooks in either the NFL draft or free agency. Likewise, Dallas needs better production at linebacker but will look for more affordable options. Past history tells us the Cowboys are unlikely to break the bank at the position. Also, the Cowboys would be wise to retain Cooks and add additional receivers this offseason. Michael Gallup is a more likely candidate for Dallas to move on from in the coming months, given his limited production last season. So, who says no? More than likely both teams, but Mosley possesses more trade value than Cooks at this stage in his career. And you fan, what do you think of the C.J. Mosley situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.